So, crazy thing. Run the intro. All right, then. So, what you're seeing now is going to be a very short intro video thingy. I've already recorded a good 30 minutes, about 30 minutes, 28 minutes, I think, of a podcast episode. And my OBS decided to fuck up on me. Now, everything I talked about, gone. Everything I went through is gone because I decided to try to open up a game that fucked my system, fucked everything up. So now, that fucking sucks. That's dumb. Okay, noted. Won't be doing that while I'm recording anymore. Guys, if you don't mind liking this already, I have to go through this whole thing again. Actually, I'm going to pause it here. Well, actually, we're not even going to do that. We're not even going to save this. Funny thing, I saved it and come back in here to start it again. So, what happened yesterday? My computer fucked up, I guess. I don't know what happened. I tried to pull up something during the recording of the podcast and it fucked up. It didn't go through. So that is why I'm in a different outfit this time and not the blue shirt. Because I don't know what happened. I don't know if the PC just needed to reset, need to cool off, and or what. But I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about yesterday. I don't know what I went through. I don't know what I talked about. I got the intro run already. So welcome in, guys. If you don't hit that like button already on this podcast episode, please, by all means, hit that like button. Share it to somebody. If you're on Spotify, give it a 5-star review. Fuck it. Why the fuck not? You enjoy this, man. It lets me know that people are interested. They want to keep seeing these, whether they're extremely long or short, whichever one they might be. Double brush. Thank you guys. Seriously. It says that I was like pissed off yesterday about it. And not only that, like I can't even, like my streaming page on TikTok fucked up. I can't even stream to my streaming page on TikTok anymore. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if what, but it started yesterday with I was recording and I was 30 minutes in of that recording. And my whole piece, I pulled up a page I was talking about playing something on stream or doing like a puzzle game or whatever the fuck it was for chat, and nothing. So JJ's starting to wake up, move around. I get my hand on the pause button just in case. But yeah, I had some recorded and it just messed up. But now we're starting over. You see, I started in the blue shirt. Now I'm in the red shirt. We got the podcast logo on the shirt, different color, obviously, but this was the OG, and then we got that for the Panda Podcast. I want to make a t-shirt with the Panda Podcast, if that's, once it gets to a point, if people want to do that. But yeah, man, we're like right now, I'm just sitting here chatting around. I am trying to talk. No, it looks crisp without it. Does this thing and it goes over to the deck and to the show. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's talking about his microphone. Okay. So this thing about to go. This thing is about to go over the deck into the snow. Send it to me. Buddy Ronan. God, if you see this, Ronan, I'm sorry that I'm making fun of you on this. I'm not even making fun. I'm just talking about it because it just popped up, dude. It's a computer, man. Computers are dumb. I had the issue yesterday with my shit. So I mean, it's just the smallest things, and it could be the simplest fix on why your PC is messing up, dude. That's all it could be. You know what I mean? Um, Hopefully you get it figured out. Hopefully by the time this drops in air, you got it figured out. Because the Elgato is just a pain. Mine cuts on and off. Actually, when I play my VR, I have no issue. But when I play Call of Duty, I think it has something to do with frame rate. I think it has something to do with the frame rate of my, like, what's being pushed through from the PlayStation, that it's messing up. I think that has something to do with it, because the VR is not really having that issue. I don't have an issue. I don't have to turn it off and reset it or whatever. Also, I don't know why it just popped in my head, but JJ has now been upgraded from a tiny bassinet to a pack and play. So he has a lot more room. He's starting to roll around a lot. So we have that now. But yeah, thank you guys, man. I really do. I don't know what all to talk about. I didn't have what I had planned yesterday, just went out the window. I can't talk about, like, so let's go to TikTok real quick. I'll show you what I'm talking about with the TikTok. We're going to go to the other page, the streaming page, because for whatever reason, it does not want to stream to that. You know what I mean? I was talking about the Indiana Hoosiers yesterday. Like, I was talking about the fact that they won. Congrats to them. Congrats to Signetti and all them. I mean, not that they're going to see this, but congrats to all of them for the one fucking win. Rolls and got it. Okay, so I'm on my streaming page. This is what I'm getting. Pops up and says retry. It's not really giving me, it's saying access where I can go live on my phone, but it's not giving me access for everything else. And I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's TikTok in general or what, but now I have to stream to my main account because it says I'm ineligible for live streaming. I'm not going to click that button because I don't want this pull up and I don't want to fry this fucking episode. So we're not going to click anything. We're just going to let this run and just sit here and talk. Hopefully the music in the background's not too loud, and it actually it picks up, and we're doing all right on that. I need to take and figure out, like, a schedule to talk about, or find somebody. If like I said, I think I said in the last one, where talking to somebody, get somebody to come in and hang out in Discord, and basically it would be this screen, but I would have them somewhere like I did before in the other ones. I have to set all that back up. It's not a terrible thing. It's a little bit more difficult to set up throughout the week, but we're supposed to be getting a freeze warning. Like, we're supposed to be getting a fuck ton of ice this weekend. So I don't even know if I'm going to be going to work Saturday. At this point, when this drops on Friday, the, let's say 21st, 23rd, this will drop early for members anyway. 23rd, you'll get this normally, and by the 24th, which is Saturday, chances are I'm going to be live on streaming, just because I can't get out and go to work because it's iced over. So we will stop and see what the fuck is on that. It is absolutely terrifying that your cup is looking like eyeballs. So yeah, it's a little bit more difficult trying to, like, go back and redo all this. It's kind of dumb. I hate it, but you know, it is what it is. Technical difficulties happen. We just got to sit here and work through them, do the best we can, and continue on. Now, I don't have any topics essentially to talk about other than, like, what's going on in our life, what our plan is. Let's see. So Facebook, let's start with Facebook here. What's happened in the last 2 weeks? We're at 4.2 million views on Facebook. I got my analytics here, 4.2 million views on Facebook with approximately $569 earned, because Facebook allows me to post a video. It could be 10 seconds long. And if it gets 1 million views, like the Red Solo Cup video, if you're on TikTok or YouTube, you've seen it probably. I actually get paid based on those views because there's an ad on it. So when people click it, it sends it, and you get paid for the ad, you know, the ad revenue or whatever. You actually can make money off of it. Whereas for TikTok, you have to have a minute long, not pay. You have to have a minute and a 1 minute, 1 second video in order to make it get paid. And then you have to, once it's over that minute, 1 second, then that minute, 1 second has to get over 1,000 views. I'm back. But not only that, it's 1,000 qualified views. And it's like qualified views counts as, how long they watched. Do they like it? Do they react to the stream, the video or whatever? And it's so fucking ridiculous. It's so ridiculous trying to put out, when I don't put minute content out anyway. So I've been struggling on that, trying to figure out what to do, how I can make money off of it. Nothing. They don't fucking do nothing. It don't help me out in any fucking way, shape, or form. Nothing. So I'm not going to post those. I'm not going to make videos like that because that's a lot and it doesn't go nowhere. So if you have a chance to get it on Facebook, I'm tired. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. My wife had to go in early this morning. So that means I've been up an hour earlier than normal and I'm fucking tired. So today's Wednesday stream is going to be, we're playing, what's it fucking called? Walking Dead. Actually, we played it yesterday. Somebody sent me the money to help me get the rest of it on the VR, and it's fun. It is very fun. And I have a blast with it because I don't play the game entirely like it's supposed to. I walk around and just stab people because it's funny, But yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it is, fuck. See what happened? I went from talking about my wife to the game to completely blanking. Fuck me running. God damn, why's my camera? Anyway, so I have nothing to say. My brain is not, I have nothing up there right now. How are you doing? If you get to this point of the video, let me know. Timestamp it, whatever this is. This is 10 minutes, probably going to be about 13 minutes into the video. How are you doing? Comment below. Tell me how you're doing right now. Pause the video if you have to. Thank you for unpausing. If that works, tell me how you doing. Let me know if you're, what you got going on, what we got planned. That's what we're going to talk about, what we got planned. The future of Panda Gaming and the future of streaming and all this other stuff. So, where to start? Facebook is where I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff now. I may end up actually streaming to Facebook. I may actually start streaming to Facebook just because, depending on, it'll be Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. TikTok's just going to be posting clips and whatever else until I can figure out the whole streaming thing. If this will go through by the next week, it may. We're just going to try to figure it out. I don't know for sure. Hopefully by the time this drops, I'm approved again. I can go live. If not, then I don't know. I'm not quitting TikTok, I'm just not streaming to TikTok anymore. And that's just because the way the shit's gone the last year. Actually, 2024. I'm not mistaken. 2024, when I hit 10,000, right as I got to 10,000 followers, right as I got to 10K followers, we had an issue where my account just got essentially shadow banned, I want to say, because I hit 10K. I got a brush. And I started having issues then. I don't need that earbud in. Why am I wearing an earbud? Where I hit 10K and everything just seemed to start going downhill there. It's like, oh, we're going to make it more difficult because you hit 10K. And it's like, that makes no sense. Why would it get harder at 10K? You would think it'd help push out or whatever. Mm-mm. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so good. Oh my God. You ever brushed your beard and you pull out the knots and it's, oh my God, Daddy. Yeah, you get all the knots out of my beard. Oh my God. Oh. Bedroom doors open. Like my daughter be standing there going, what the fuck? It was great, right? Just trying to get a good thing. What was I talking about? Jesus, why do I do that? What the fuck? That's what happened. I just forget what the fuck I'm talking about. Well, that's how you kill some time. No, I was talking about Facebook. TikTok having issues. 10K. That's what it was. I had to get there. I got there. Remember, I'm by myself here. Literally. Son's asleep right now. My daughter's getting ready for school. I'm literally sitting in here by myself. We hit 10K, started having issues, and the 2025 was my biggest year on TikTok, going from 10K up to right almost at 23,000. So we gained 13,000 followers on TikTok in a span of a year on my main account. Streaming. I'm a streamer who posts content, and it was great. Now, we were averaging 40 viewers, average 40 viewers, and then my son was born. And as soon as he was born, I was off for a week so I could go, obviously get in his routine, deal with him, get used to that, what I can do, when I can stream, work out my schedule, work out what works best for him. Now, TikTok said, nope, we're not doing that. You're not allowed to do that. And they buried my stream. And then it got to a point where I could say retarded, and they wouldn't do nothing about it. I wouldn't even get hit with warnings. I wouldn't get hit with none of that shit because TikTok didn't care. I was shadow banned. That's how I knew I was shadow banned. They're like, oh, that's not a thing. No, it really is a thing. I know I'm entertaining as fuck. I know I can see the stream. I see people come in talking about how, oh my God, why ain't this guy big yet? Why ain't he known? I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I know what I'm capable of. I know what my entertainment levels are. I know what I can do. And TikTok's funneling that shit. And I know this because the video on Facebook is at 2.2 million views for the Red Solo Cup. If you don't know what it is, it's on TikTok. It's probably on YouTube. But it's a Red Solo Cup where I'm playing a zombie game, and instead of pulling out a gun, I pull out a Red Solo Cup, and I don't know where the fuck it came from. It came from behind me, but I guess I missed my gun where it's supposed to register where my gun is, and grabbing the gun, I went too far back, and it registered the cup. Either way, it made for a great video, and it's got like almost 100,000, I think, on... I think it's got 100K on TikTok, but it has... You don't look like that. Oh, he's got a pushing out, but no sound. Hold on. He's still trying to figure it out. Oh. Maybe the PS5 audio. Sorry. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm trying to help him with his audio. He's having issues with it. He got the new Elgato and he's having issues with it. But yeah, so we're it hit, the views, it's like 2.2 million views, and then TikTok has gotten, that's what I was doing with TikTok, and I seen this message. I think we're sitting at, I'll just go to the page here, 102,000 on TikTok. And then another one that's got 200,000 on it. Like, I know I am physically funny. You know what I mean? Like, it is physical comedy that I can make. And I know I can make people laugh because, like I said, people come in here and they talk about it all the time. And maybe that's my issue. Maybe that's why I'm big-headed about this, because I can entertain people, but TikTok won't push it out. So it's a TikTok issue. It's not a me issue, but that's fine. I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to give up. But changing where I stream and what I do, and just, you can't keep the same routine. At some point, something's got to change. And if that's the case, then TikTok's just going to get videos. And once I get videos, basically, my other stream page started back up like it's supposed to. Maybe I need to go live on it on my phone a few times just to make them be like, oh, yep, you're good. That's good. You're good to go. You know what I mean? So, great, though. It's great. Dude, how is it not? I don't know how I managed to do hour long by myself. I guess because I talk. I had a lot of shit to talk about and get off my chest. But, so like, I don't know, talking about my wife's car last week. About her car being fucked. Her car's not doing good. We're not able to get it. So we're trying to earn. Trying to get $5,500 to pay it off or fix it. We're looking at probably having to go and take out a loan just to get her vehicle back so we have our two vehicles again. I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, make me famous, damn it. I don't even want to be famous. I just want to be able to make enough money that I can support my family. Like, I don't need multi-million dollars. I just need enough that I can support my family and not struggle. Live check to check. That's what I want to get to. Like I said, I'm not looking at being Peanut level or Tim the Tap Man or stuff like that, you know, where they're just, he could take and shit and wipe his ass with $100 bills and be like, meh, and it not bother him. Like, I'm not interested in being that far up because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with all that. I wouldn't know what to do with all that shit. Probably what Tim would do. Probably wipe his ass with fucking $100 bills. That's probably what I'd be doing. I'd make a toilet paper roll with just $100 bills. Winter storm warning just issued. Nice. We just got a winter storm. It just popped up on my computer. See? Something to talk about. Let's talk about the weather. Be a force of nature. I go to the Weather Channel. I don't know if it's a biased thing or not. Advise adverse winter warning. Oh God, premium. Try premium for free. Fuck you. Right now, today's high temperature will be a little warmer than yesterday. That's what things a lot of people are like, they're worried about. They went and bought all the fucking milk and bread. You fucking paranoid fucks. By the time this drops Friday, I'll have next week. I'll talk about, you know, what happened with the damn thing. It's 52 degrees. Tonight, it's raining, but it goes to 45 degrees. So it's not cold. Tomorrow night is not cold. It's in the 40s. It's cold, but it's not freezing. So it's not got to worry about that. And then Friday at 2 a.m. is 42 degrees. No rain. Go daily here. Friday is cloudy. Few showers. Feels like 38. And then Saturday is saying freezing rain in the morning, changing into rain in the afternoon. It feels like it's not going to be cold enough. Sunday high is 33 with a low of 16. See, that's where it'll start to get cold. You know, it's going to get a lot colder. Monday, mostly sunny. It's not. I live in a state where people see ice and snow on the radar and they go, I got to buy 4 loaves of bread and milk, as if it's not going to melt in a day. The temperature down here, we would need it to be below freezing during the day and at night in order for this shit to affect us for a week. But people go out, and I'm pretty sure it's not just Alabama. It's pretty sure it's everywhere else. But these people go out and buy loaves of bread and fucking gallons of milk. And it's like, now whenever the milk comes back out because they bought it all, the price is going up. The bread's going up. Like, because supply and demand, because people are fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. You are the dumbest group of people. During COVID, and these dipshits went and bought fucking toilet paper. Like, how long? You're not gonna be in the house that long. How long does a bag of like we go buy 12 rolls of toilet paper? That shit'll last us a month. We got 3 people in the house. Like, let's just average and say that. Like, how much are you using to wipe your ass, especially if you got a good roll? Depending on how you have it, you get 1 rotation around the roll and you're good to go. Now, if you're going with that single ply shit where your finger goes through and get in touch with your inner self, that I can understand. That I can get. You got to wipe your ass with a damn, multi-layers. I get that. I got a message back from him real quick. Let's see what he says. Nothing. He says nothing. All right. So yeah, like I said, these podcast episodes, it's not even a podcast, it's more just a video. I thought about doing live podcast episodes where it's like, hey, people can sit here and I have all the thing go and then go live for like a Q&A kind of thing. Like people come in like, hey, we're doing it here. At this time, we'll go live, and then like questions come in and I'll answer questions live. Shout people out who, you know, whatever, if it gets to that point, just do, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to figure out some ways to do this, do differently, do a different kind of podcast that's not like everybody else's. It's short. I don't have anybody on. I don't have anybody sitting here. In April, when I do this, we're taking microphones, taking my where the fuck it's at, my phone holder, and I'm going to be doing a podcast episode from my phone, and I'll upload it to my OneDrive so I can come here and do it. And it's going to be basically a vlog of our time in the casinos. I'm gonna have to message them. Hopefully I can talk to them and let me record in there and do it. As long as I'm not recording again, I don't know. I just want to message them and see what I can do. Because I would love to sit there and document that for my stream or my videos, or go live while doing it. You know what I mean? And have like a full thing on there and go live on YouTube and be like, hey, Panda Podcast live, and we're streaming it, you know. I have 2 microphones. Like, you know, see, this thing has 2 microphones in it. So I can have one on me, and then somebody else, I can hold it and be like, hey, I'm talking in mine, and holding theirs like this, and actually talking to somebody rather than, you know, just being by myself. But that's in April. That's going to be like the second week of April. Most likely, actually, will be the second week of April. Be prepared for that. I'm gonna figure out what I want to do. If I want to make it live, if I just want to record it, post it, and work on it for the next week. But yeah, it's fucking cool, man. We got a lot going on though. Call of Duty. We think we're gonna stream on Call of Duty on Fridays, just to play something, play with Ronan and them. Depends. I don't know. I really love the VR, dude. I really love playing this VR. I love changing, doing something different rather than just sitting here and playing Call of Duty and forcing myself to play Call of Duty. It became way too much for mentally just to enjoy it. Like it felt like a chore, and that's not what I want to do here. That's not what I want to get to. I want it to be fun. I want it to be a point where sorry, I'm moving the picture around. I don't know how to explain it. I want it to be worth doing. If I'm not having fun, then no one's going to sit and watch me. And I just like, that's not, I wouldn't watch somebody who's not having fun. If it's not entertaining, I wouldn't watch it. The whole entertainment thing is still popping up about small streamers. I keep saying it because I interact with them, so I'm going to keep getting them. I'm trying to avoid that shit, but it's like, fuck. Someone asked, what's the difference between a successful small streamer and a struggling small streamer? And I was like, the ones don't follow, like, what advice do you have? It's like, don't do the follow for follows. Focus on yourself. You don't have to fall in line with what everybody else is doing in order to, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You don't. You do not have to do that, because it worked for this person, so it's going to work for you. No, it worked for this person because that's what worked for them. You know what I mean? Like, everything has to work out a certain way. It has to be you find. And some people aren't cut out for this. This is not a you thing. You just see the money and that's what you're going at. Oh, well, I can do that. No. Dude, I sit there and I stream and I get to 40, then I get down to 0 people. My Twitch has been dead forever. I get like 1 or 2 people come in a week. I have people who follow me and I never see them again. Why? You follow me during my stream and ask about my schedule, and then that's it. We don't see nothing else. It just happens, man. And if you sit there and you're like, oh, I gotta support me, be in my stream. No, you're not going to get the people you want to get. You're not going to get the viewers. You are a viewer who sees the money, and that's what you're chasing. I'm chasing the entertainment. Is the money great? Yes. Am I doing it just because there's not money involved? No. I'm posting content on Facebook now because there's money involved. That's what's pulling me to Facebook. But actually streaming and talking to people is a big thing for me at 6:30. Like, I want to do this. I enjoy doing this. You know what I mean? It's not a necessity in my life, but it brings a little bit of extra money, and I enjoy doing this for people. I enjoy just engaging. Daughter's walking back and forth to the house. I don't know if she was walking in here. That's what I was getting ready for. Engaging with people, making people laugh. If I can make one person laugh a day, I've done my job. I've done my job if I can make one person a day laugh. And that's what I look at. If I can get during my stream, no matter what platform, and I see a laughing emoji, I've done my job. I've always been that way. Now that there's money involved, yes, it's a big motivator. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been posting content since 2020. Almost 6 years posting content, almost 5 years streaming. It took me this long. And I talked about it last episode. I'm not going to reiterate it again. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? You got to enjoy doing it. I mean, like I said, now I have time to jump in and I can do this in the mornings and record and have my mornings where I can sleep, or I can, relax for a little bit or do something different. But once my wife's vehicle gets started, I may not change this. But once he gets where he's able to move around and he's able to do a lot more, my streams may go a lot longer. I go from 8 in the morning to 10, 8 to 11, because that's what works for me. Everything is constantly changing. You have to find something that works for you. And if you make it big, you hit that fucking luck, whatever. And some of it is luck. Some of it is luck. A lot of it, I don't need 60,000 people. Would it be nice? Fuck yeah. Would we get constantly spammed with subs be nice? Fuck yes. Why? I mean, anybody says that's not. But when you've been doing it long enough and you're doing it your own way, I know that my method is going to be slower because the way my life is. This is a hobby. It was a hobby. I got to pay taxes from last year, so it's no longer a hobby. When I have to pay taxes, it's a part-time job. Tuesday through Friday, part-time job. That's what we're doing. Guys, quick little intermission. G Fuel. We have a code, G Fuel. Should be a link down below. Click it, go to the cart, buy whatever you want, use my code. You should get 30% off. You should. I don't know for sure, but you should get 30% off. And I make 10% for every sale. Whatever you buy, I make 10%. You buy $100 worth of stuff, I make $10. Fucking amazing. If you're on TikTok, you can go there. You can go to the link below, wherever. And I say link below. I was going to say this, but I'm not going to say that. Fuck it. You can go to my shop on TikTok and then you can buy from there. They don't have a lot on there, but they have stuff on TikTok. So G Fuel is definitely a big thing. That was a huge accomplishment for me to hit that. So I'm forever grateful that I was given this opportunity for G Fuel. If you guys want G Fuel, you want to try it. Hype sauce is my favorite. That was hula colada, pineapple coconut. It's like a pina colada. It's so fucking good. That's great. The new formula is very smooth, soft. It's smooth. It doesn't have like that chalky feeling. It's very, very fucking good. No, I'm not going to go and add this whole thing on my screen because I'm kind of rushed in making these videos today because I usually record on Tuesday, edit on Wednesday, post on Thursday. I'm not doing that. We're editing today. We're posting today. We're posting tomorrow. No, I'm going to be an edit. It's just going to be this. This is what y'all are getting. All right, well, I got to edit a little bit, but that's what we're going to do. We got our intro that runs in. You got the audio and the music in the background playing. Like, it's just stuff that we've got to. Little bitty hump. I want to give my wife a little hump every time I see her. Walk up behind her, poke her a little bit, and be like, ooh, just to test the water. You always got to test the water. You stick your pinky in the water, make sure it's warm enough, make sure it's ready to go. If it's not, you got to sit back and let it go. Got to give it some time. Like I said, I actually made a 34-minute video here. We got the intro set up from the bullshit that happened yesterday on the 20th. Today's the 21st. It'll drop on the 22nd for members. And then if you're on Spotify and YouTube, it will drop Friday morning. I'm going to set it up where it drops Friday morning. So if you're going into work, you can listen to this episode as you go. It's basically just me ranting, rambling. How it's going to be. And it's a weekly podcast. If I can get my brother one morning back, hey, hop on, let's sit here and have a conversation. He's got his book written almost. He's almost done with his book. So if you like D&D stuff, if you're a big D&D player, like those kind of stories, he's making a book. He's actually got it written. He's trying to revise it, finish up on it, and then figure out what he wants to do with like publishing or how he wants to do it. If he wants to be self-published or what. I told him, I said, fucking do like a Kindle, like online where somebody buys it, they can do it on there. I said, you can go like my Fourth Wall account, my merch store. You got merch. We have merch. If you want merch, we got hats. If you want hats, link is also below. And you can set up a Fourth Wall account, and you can do a digital thing. So if someone pay for it, it'll email them the book. Unpause. Child walked in, had a conversation with her, and she walked out, so I unpaused it. He's starting to move around a little bit. But thank you for you guys coming in. You watched this whole thing. Thank you so much. Thank you for choosing the Panda Podcast as your few minute. Just listen. Appreciate y'all listening. If you listen to this whole thing, thank you. Seriously. It means a lot. Like it, share it, repost it, 5-star it, fucking tag Elon Musk. Tell him I need money. Go to Twitter, X, tag Elon, Mr. Beast. Tells people, say, hey, this man needs some fucking money. Tag him in the comments, however the fuck that works. I don't know how to work. I need money. I'm trying to pay off some shit. That's what we're working for. We're working to get to a point where I can pay shit off and not have to worry too much about it. But I appreciate you guys so fucking much. Thank y'all for coming in, watching this whole thing. And if you make it to the very end of this video, comment below hula colada. That's it. Just hula colada. Timestamp it, whatever, hula colada. That's it. Thank you guys so much. Much love, Panda Gang. I am out. And until next week, I'll see y'all in the streams, man. Love you guys.